Good morning to all. I am happy to introduce today's chief guest, Dr. A.P. Charulada, Associate Professor of Physical Science, Annamal College of Education for Women, Thuthukudi. She has 30 years of teaching experience. She has guided 8 MPhil scholars and 14 MEd scholars. She has published 24 research articles in various national and international journals. Next, she has been a resource person in many conference, seminars and workshops. She served as a Senate member in MS University from 2006 to 2008 and a member of Board of Study in Teachers Education University from 2014 to 2017 as well as in MS University. She was member of Inspection Commission in TNE University from 2009 to 2012. She has organized 9 extension activities with Annamal Alumni Association. Then she served as an IQAC coordinator from 2015 to 2017. She is member of All India Association of Education Research and International Multidisciplinary Research Forum. She received a Certificate of Excellence by Lakshmi Book Publication 2017 to 2019. She was a chief editor of UGC sponsored as well as NAC sponsored national seminars and conferences. She was also a chief editor of ACE Chronicle from 2014 to 2017. I am really very happy to introduce such a knowledge person to you all. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you once again.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome you all to the 7-day National Level FDP on blended and integrated teaching in real and virtual classroom. Today, the topic of discussion is how to draft an effective lesson plan for blended teaching in physics. Now, what is teaching? Teaching is nothing but a set of skills. A teaching skill is defined as a set of teacher behaviors or activities which are effective in bringing about desired changes in students. Different teaching skills are used simultaneously in an integrated manner during teaching. There are different teaching skills. We are going to see a few important ones. The first one is skill of introducing a lesson. The second one is explaining. The third one is stimulus variation, which refers to the drawing of attention of the students towards the class. The fourth one is illustrating with examples. Fifth one is questioning. Sixth one is reinforcement, which refers to the appreciation of students when they come out with correct answers. Seventh one is probing questioning. It refers to the clues given to students to lead to correct answers. Eighth one is blackboard writing. Ninth one, demonstration. And the last one is achieving closure, which is concluding the lesson. Next, we shall see the different steps in teaching. The first step is motivation. The teacher uses different techniques to introduce a lesson like storytelling, use of examples and similarities, describing events, use of audiovisual aids and demonstrations. Step 2 is presentation. This refers to the delivery of the content in the class in an organized way. Step 3, interaction. It is the communication between the teacher and the student as well as between students during the delivery of the lesson in the class. Step 4, reflection. During reflection, the students think and ask themselves what they have learned by doing an activity. Reflection takes place in two ways, by discussing and questioning. Students discuss their learning experience among themselves in the class. The teacher can ask a question to a student, or students can question their classmates about their understanding and application of their learning. The last step is summing up. Summing up refers to ending a lesson with a summary. Blended learning. What is blended learning? It is a combination of offline learning, that is face-to-face and traditional learning, and online learning. What are the benefits of blended learning? The students get the benefits of both virtual learning and traditional learning in a physical classroom. Blended learning provides more independent study time and learning for the students. It has technological integration. There is more interactive and collaborative learning through group work and discussions. The students can receive instant feedback through automated assessments. Next, we shall see the flipped classroom. There are different models of blended learning, and flipped learning is one form of blended learning. In flipped mode, students can access all the traditional lecture materials and online resources at home at their own pace. At school, during class time, as an individual activity or as a group activity, they can complete assignments and exercises which are given traditionally at homework. As a collaborative work, they can have group discussions and find solutions to problems and find answers to questions and do projects. Next, we are going to see a model lesson plan on blended teaching in flipped mode. As a model lesson plan, I have chosen a simple lesson in physics in 10th standard in Unit 1, Laws of Motion. Here, the topic dealt is Newton's first law of motion. The first step in plan of action is we have to plan and prepare in writing the instructional objectives of teaching this lesson. The second step is motivation. Write proper, relevant motivation for the lesson. The third step is presentation, and fourth step is assessment. There are 4 stages of plan of action in this flipped mode blended teaching. The first one is planning and preparation by the teacher. The second stage is in day 1, the activities to do at home through online. The third stage is day 2, activities to do at class through face-to-face mode. The fourth stage is day 3, activities to do after class at home through online. Under planning and preparation by the teacher, in order to assist online learning, the teacher should first create a learning management system, that is LMS. I have created the LMS Google Classroom. Its class code is F5NORHB. The teacher can send this code to the students through WhatsApp or to their mail IDs. Participants should join the class using the above code. This is the Google Classroom that I have created for this National Level FDP. The class code is F5NORHB. Now we shall see the day 1 activities to do at home. Step 1. Instructional objectives. This refers to what the students are able to do at the end of learning this lesson. The objectives are prepared based on Bloom's revised taxonomy of educational objectives, and it is given here at the side. They are remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. The objectives of the lesson on Newton's first law of motion has been posted in the Google Classroom as post 1. You can go through it. Step 2. Motivation. I have posted 2 videos for motivation. Video 1 on coin drop experiment, video 2 on application of brake, and then I have posted 2 pictures on travel by passengers in a bus, and then I have given a list of questions for you to ponder over. The motivation for the lesson on Newton's first law of motion has been posted in the Google Classroom as post 2. This is the post 2, and I have posted the videos and pictures here as well as some questions for you to ponder over. Step 2. Introducing the topic. The title of the lesson is introduced after going through the online resources given under motivation. The title of the lesson, namely Newton's first law of motion, is introduced at this stage, and this has been posted in the Google Classroom as post 3. This is post 3 where the title of the lesson is introduced. In step 3, presentation, various online learning materials like videos, pictures and simulations are presented to the students. You can watch them in the same order it is presented. The learning materials are video 3 on inertia of rest, video 4 on inertia of motion. You can watch and play the physics animations, simulations 5 on inertia of rest and motion at Vascak website. The link is given. Then we have video 6 on inertia of direction, video 7 on Newton's first law of motion, video 8 on force, scalar or vector, quantity and balanced or unbalanced force. Then we have video 9 on effects of force and types of force, video 10 on resultant force. Then you have 3 pictures on like and unlike parallel forces. Then you have a picture on combined action of forces. Then watch and play the PhET interactive simulations 11 on forces and motion basics on balanced and unbalanced forces. Then you watch and play the physics simulation 12 on force and motion in one dimension, which is given by Andrew Duffy. This is post 4 where all the learning materials have been posted. So links have been given for the simulations You can see here the various videos posted as well as pictures and simulations. The students can go through these learning materials at their own pace. Students to whom it is unfamiliar can go through the content again and again for better understanding. They can pause and re-watch the videos. Here, all the videos and simulations are first uploaded in my Google Drive. The shareable link of each of these videos and simulations are shared and added in the Google Classroom posts. Do not upload the YouTube videos into Google Classroom as it will consume more space. But pictures can be uploaded as files directly to Google Classroom. Next, we shall see some of the physics simulations that I have given under presentation. The different simulation websites are explained so that you will get an awareness that there are many simulations available for different physics lessons. Vascak.cz is an educational physics simulation website. The name of simulation is Physics at School HTML5 Physics Animations / Simulations. The link of the website is given in the post. You cannot download the simulation but can simply play it online. It is available in Android Mobile Play Store in the name Physics at School Lite at free of cost, but it is in a limited way. But Physics at School is a paid version. There are some drawbacks, that is, advertisements will be playing at the sides of these simulations. Next, we shall see the physics simulation at Vascak website and see how to work on it. This simulation is on Newton's first law. The slider here is to increase or decrease the speed of the vehicle. The red button is to apply brake. As soon as brake is applied, you can see the girl moving forward as well as a simple pendulum also moving forward. This is to demonstrate inertia of motion. The green button is to start the vehicle. When the vehicle starts suddenly, the girl moves backward and the simple pendulum also moves back. This is to demonstrate the inertia of rest. So you can play this any number of times until you understand the concept. We shall now see PhET interactive simulations, which means Physics Education Technology. It is a project of University of Colorado Boulder. It is a free open educational resource. Initially it was started for physics, but now we have simulations in chemistry, maths, biology and earth science. You can even translate these simulations into different languages, and you can even translate into Tamil also. I have given one link in the post in Tamil. You can also download some simulations here, but for others you have to donate money. By clicking the symbols below the simulations, you can find this. Now we shall click the link for the PhET interactive simulations on forces and motion. Click the net force simulation. It demonstrates net balanced and unbalanced force. Click the value buttons on top. Drag the people and place on both sides. click the Go button. Since sum of force is 0, it is not moving. Now add another person, it then starts moving. Click the return button, it comes back to its original position. The orange button is to start from the beginning. Now let us see the third one, physics simulation list. This simulation is created by Andrew Duffy. You cannot download it, but you can access it online. Now we shall see how the force and motion in one dimension works. The explanation to this simulation is given below. You can see the net force is equal to 0 when the mass is 2 kilo. When you change the value of mass, the forces balance each other. But when you change the force, the applied force appears in red color, and when you click on play button, the box starts moving. If you reduce the value of force in the opposite direction, the applied force is towards the left and it starts moving the left side. Below you have the buttons to play and to stop. Now we shall see the stage 3, day 2 activities to be done at class in face-to-face mode. Under step 4, assessment, the following activities, assignments and quizzes were given. The first one is activity, do the coin drop experiment at school in small groups. Assignment 1, go through the interactive video 13 on Newton's first law of motion individually. The third one is discussion and assignment 2. The students should discuss in groups, answer the questions and solve problems, and then they have to present it on a sheet of paper and submit it individually. Fourth one is quiz assignment 3. The students have to answer the individual quiz given in the Google form in Google Classroom. Here you can see the post 5 on assessment, where the students have to do the assignments and quizzes. You can see the assignment posted here. The last stage 4, that is day 3, activities to do after class at home through online mode. Here the students were asked to choose a simple physics concept and submit a lesson plan on blended learning in flipped mode that will create a new learning experience for the students. You can see this instruction given through post 6. With this, we complete all the 4 stages of blended learning in flipped